Welcome back, guys, to another video of The Way of the Wizard. A lot has happened since the last one, right?
Yeah. So like you guys already know, I'm Nayori and this is Japnet.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we have coming up?
So first, I would like to start off on things that happened.
Right.
Remember mental health awareness?
Yeah. So we had mental health awareness. That was May, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And basically, it was like a fun little thing. It was like a mental break day because mental health awareness was that month, and we basically had a few fidgets that were going on, like slime and like little toys.
We also had dogs come in.
And
it was fun that we had the rest of the day to ourselves.
Yeah, and it was like really like just a little day where we really had time to ourselves because, you know, everyone deserves the time to really like relax and just have their own day.
And especially since the year is winding up.
Yeah.
It just feels like
it's like so much going on. And it was also it was before finals week. So that was really a good time to have it because we needed that like kind of pressure taken off of us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, so we can talk a little about student council and what's coming up.
So yeah, basically we have student council election this week. It's stressful for some, but it's also fun because people get to try out for new roles. You know?
Yeah. And I actually see like a lot of posters, so I feel like you guys have a nice time actually being able to design and create your own posters.
That's like the fun part of trying out.
Yeah, because you guys get to have like that creativity to really like.
Yeah, you get to show off your creativity.
Yeah, and who you are.
What you have to offer.
Yeah, right. So what will you be running for?
So I'm thinking about running for the community service chairperson.
Yeah.
Because out of school, I participate in a lot of community service, and I think I could help incorporate that into student council.
Yeah.
Student council.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, what about the picnic coming up?
Yeah, so it's currently June, and we have a picnic day where we basically just, you know, eat out and we have a little fun games, and you know, it's just a day to wrap up the school year because the last day of school is next week. We will have it this Friday, and we basically will just be having like a little nice fun day to really wrap up this year. But we also have another date coming up. Next week is graduation, and our seniors will be graduating, and sadly, they'll be leaving us.
Yeah.
But, you know, they really will be missed. They were really great people.
It's a both happy and sad, situation.
Yeah, it's like one of those moments where you're stuck in between, like, do I want to cry or do I want to scream for joy? Like, you don't know if you really want to. But, you know, like, we're really grateful for having them, and they're really nice people. And, you know,
definitely.
We wish the best to them. But speaking of those students that are graduating, we do have them to be here with us. Come back later and see what we have for you guys.
Health Science Academy.
The Health Science Academy was established in 2010 and is located at our Assenpink Center, right across the street from Mercer County Community College. We have numerous business partnerships with healthcare organizations, guest speakers, project-based learning, and tons of possible pathways to a career in the healthcare industry. Whether you want to be a doctor, a nurse, a researcher, medical technician, phlebotomist, the list is huge. Students may also earn industry-valued certifications in bloodborne pathogens, basic life-saving, CPR, and automated external defibrillator.
So now we're here with our fellow seniors, Manish from Health and Science Academy.
And we're here with Parla from HSA.
So to start off, Manish, how would you describe your experience at MCTS?
Yeah, so I think my experience at MCTS has overall been very good. I think that one of the great parts about MCTS and Health Science Academy in particular is the amazing students and teachers. We have a really collaborative experience here at MCTS. And I also particularly enjoy the clubs. I think that's been the most memorable experience for me because the kind of flexibility that we get from the clubs is really great with things like HOSA and Red Cross Club and across the interests. So I think that to kind of summarize that, I'd say like the teachers are awesome. You know, we're very blessed to have great, you know, caring teachers and a lot of great students and great clubs.
And Parla, how about your experience here?
My experience at MCTS was pretty good. I became close with like a lot of people. When I first came here, I was like a little like skeptical because it's not a lot. It's not a lot of people. It's not like a regular high school where you're like with mad people. So like having this like little amount of people in our classes, you just get like really close. Like you guys are a family, and it's just like you guys are all in this together. You guys are all experiencing the same thing.
Exactly.
But, it's pretty nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to agree with both of you. Even as sophomores, I feel like I've experienced the same things as
Yeah.
you guys, especially the clubs. They're very inclusive.
Yeah, and I really like, especially with your answer about the whole thing about us all being so small and still knowing everyone. I can agree to it because I feel like being in a regular high school, like you don't get to make as many friends, or you have that fear of like meeting new people. But being as though that our school is so little that like you just have no choice but to meet so many
Yeah.
people, and like everyone's so close, and everyone's just like, oh yeah, like I know that person, I know their name, and I just feel like it's a little bit more comforting and lets us really be able to be ourselves without having that fear of being in a big crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
So moving on, what would you say your most memorable event here was?
Let's see. I think that my most memorable event here would have to be the seasonal kind of like parties and like the kind
Yeah.
of, I guess, like the picnics and stuff like that we
Yeah.
do. The reason for that is I think that it's a great way for all the grades to kind of get together and spend some time together, meet each other. Because as you guys mentioned before, because we have those small class sizes, it's kind of like we're with our grade for the entire day.
Yeah.
And of course, gym class is the exception because we can kind of mix in those classes.
Yeah.
But I think the really beautiful part and like of those like picnics and stuff like that is we're all able to kind of like play some volleyball with all the grades, play some basketball,
Yeah.
or just
Yeah.
relax and just talk to people and meet new people that you wouldn't have known beforehand. So I think
Yeah.
my most memorable experiences would be those kind of like seasonal events.
Yeah. How about
I have to
yours?
agree.
Oh, how about yours?
I agree with Manish. It's really nice, like all the picnics that we have and
Yeah.
like how involved everybody can get.
Yeah.
It's also like the halftime programs can also attend, so we
Yeah.
can also
That's a
like
great
that
point,
gives us
yeah.
an opportunity to
Yeah.
meet like even
And
more
that's like the
people.
only time we really see them for
Yeah.
real.
We don't really see them.
Yeah, they're like in a different
Yeah.
building, so it's
Yeah.
like they're kind of like closed off. But once we have those seasonal events, like we really get to like meet them.
What are your plans for the future?
So in terms of college, I will be attending Louisiana State University as a STAMP scholar, and essentially what that is at like the top 50 like public universities in the U.S. There's a foundation called STAMPS, and they select the top 10 students at those universities to receive a full ride scholarship and then get paid $60K on top of that in enrichment funds.
Oh, that's great.
Congrats.
So thank you, I
Yes.
appreciate it. So essentially, as a STAMP scholar at LSU, what I'll be doing is with that extra $60K that they give me, I'll be doing stuff like research, and I'll be doing a bunch of like other activities. My future plans in general would be to become a dentist. I'm going into the dental field, and I want to be an endodontist, which is the people that do root canals in general. And this is a great platform, like at LSU, the
Yeah.
STAMP scholarship, because I'll have the privilege of kind of graduating undergrad debt free, which is incredible because dental school is very expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can get upwards to like $400K, so that's
Oh,
really
that's so
pushing it.
great.
So
Congrats.
it's nice like that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Thank you, appreciate it.
How about you?
I'm going to William Patterson University as a nursing major.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what I plan to do with that, I do want to become a midwife. I don't know. I'm kind of like in the mix of like two different
Like
things.
you're
'Cause there's
still
so
figuring
many,
it out. Yeah,
there's
there's so many
much to
things in
do.
the
So
field.
many things you could
100%.
do. But I do want to be like a midwife
Mhm.
because I've always been like interested in that for a while. It kind of, or a neonatal nurse. I don't know. It's just a
Really?
lot. There's so many options. I
Yeah,
really
it's
don't know.
really
I
like
really
so
don't know.
many. Like I feel like I'm still figuring it out, and like I have
100%.
time.
And it's
but-
okay because we're so young. We're
Yeah,
still so
and then
young
like you
to
still can figure
it
it out in college. Like you can even change your mind if you really
Exactly,
wanted to. Like
yeah.
yeah, like you still
exactly.
have mad time.
Because I think one of the things that college kind of stresses in that, right, is because if you go in as a nursing major, you can always like look at like various types of nursing
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
different types. Of
Yeah.
course. And even if nursing isn't for you, you can look for other things in
Yeah.
questions or whatever it is that interests you. Because
Right.
I think that's one of the things I really enjoy about college is it kind of branches you out to see what you enjoy.
Yeah, and it's very
then
open.
it
Like yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Oh no, go.
okay. So compared to when you first came into high school,
Mhm.
what you wanted to be,
Yeah.
has it changed, or do you always want to be a dentist?
So I was kind of in Perla's shoes when I entered high school. I knew I wanted to do one of three things. I was looking into either surgery, dentistry, or becoming a PA, physician's assistant. And the way that I kind of approached it to kind of see what I liked was just kind of engaging myself in all three of the fields. So I, shadowed a surgeon, I shadowed a dentist, and I shadowed a PA. And I think that what really helped me was kind of throwing myself into those fields and then seeing what I really enjoyed.
Right.
And in the end, I really like that dentistry kind of, you have patients that you talk to on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I'm someone that like really enjoys kind of talking to people and just
Yeah.
meeting new people. So that kind of aligned with that. And surgery is something that you don't have that because of course if you're doing surgery, they're probably under anesthesia. So you can't do that. So that's why I kind of picked dentistry. And to anyone like you guys, I'd give some advice. Like anyone that's in like an underclassman, I think that the best thing that you can do for yourself is just kind of throw yourself into a bunch of situations and then see what you enjoy.
Yeah.
One of the things that I did in sophomore year was I just joined as many clubs as I could. And then junior year, I narrowed the amount of clubs that I was in down to the ones that I actually enjoyed. And I think that's a great bit of advice that I give to some like an underclassman. And just kind of throw yourself in and then see what you enjoy.
Right. Thanks. All right. And how about you?
What was the question?
Oh, has your mind changed from when you came to the school till now? As far as what you want to do?
Well, I came in here because like growing up, I've always known I wanted to be in like the health science field.
Yeah.
Like I've always known I wanted to be like in the medical field.
Right, right.
But I knew that I would probably like, well, first I came in here, like I was like, damn, I want to be a surgeon, I want to be a doctor. But then I really looked into like how long school is. And
right.
I'm going to be honest, I'm not really big on like going to school for that long.
And it's all about comfortability.
So, so I just went with nursing. So, yeah.
Okay. Great answer.
So I know you talked about a little bit of advice you have for underclassmen.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you would like to say to them?
Oh, let's see. That's a good question. I think that the biggest like bit of advice I could give underclassmen is enjoy the process, but remain diligent. So like what I'd say is like have a strategic goal in mind, like something that you aim for, like whether that's, you know, I don't know, getting a job as a dental assistant for me. That's what it was for me. Or, you know, getting a high score on the SAT or like keeping good GPA. Have like an academic goal in mind, but then as you're going through, like enjoy the process. You know, like high school, that's a part of high school that should be stressed as well. You know, it's all fun and games to like remain diligent in your studies and all that, and that's really important to have that academic side. You should also do things that you enjoy, and that's kind of what I was mentioning with throwing yourself into everything. If you enjoy soccer, like that's what it was for me. I enjoyed soccer, so I joined up on my high school team, and that was a really fun experience that, you know, kind of brightened my high school career. Whether that's soccer for you, whether that's something else, find what it is that you enjoy and kind of enjoy that side too while remaining diligent on your like future goals. So like
great, yes.
That's a good piece of
Yes.
advice.
That was good.
Right?
That was really
right.
good.
And what about you? What's a message that you have for underclassmen?
I'd agree with Manish. You have to have that academic goal, like for real, because there's so many things. Because you're so young, and like there's so many things that will like influences that will try and like get to you.
Yeah,
like, you
break
can't
that
let that
path.
You cannot let that stop you get to your academic goal.
Right.
Like there's gonna be so many obstacles in life. Just don't give up.
Right.
You came here for a reason. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Came here with a purpose. But yes, I think that's all for us, right? Anything else you guys want to put in?
Not much. I think, just kind of enjoy high school. Go through it. And take it step by step. You know, one thing that I did in high school that I kind of regret a little bit is I thought it had to be fragmented, meaning like I had to do this, then I had to do this, and I had to do this, or I wouldn't be successful.
Right.
Don't approach it like that. Because let me tell you, it might put yourself a little bit down, and you might be harsh on yourself. So, you know, be flexible, I guess. Another thing I'd say.
And still like live as a kid, because we're still
100%.
kids.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, I think that's all for you guys. I really enjoyed having you guys in the conversations that we have. You guys really taught me a lot, even with just this conversation. And I feel like I can say the same. Well, others can say the same. And I really enjoyed this. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for having us.
Heating, ventilation, air conditioning, refrigeration technology.
The HVAC program not only includes instruction in the principles of heating and cooling technology, but students in the program also earn their OSHA certification, credit from Mercer County Community College, and their Universal EPA certification, and become certified refrigerant handlers.
Hello, and we are now back with some new students. We have Tasani Green from MCTS.
And Jaime Gonzalez from NCTS.
All right, and we're just going to jump right into these questions. So, describe your experience at MCTS.
My experience, I would say it was eventful.
Okay.
It was fun meeting new people, and like the class sizes are not like your average high school.
Right.
And you get to know everyone.
Right.
And you make a lot of friends.
You do.
I would say
You
that.
do. All right. Good answer.
What about you?
You know, like Tasani said, it's not your average high school experience. You really get to meet lots of great people, lots of like-minded people, because you both sign up like all of you sign up for the same,
Right.
program. And, it's just a lot of great people, and I'm really glad I met the people that I met, and they made me into the person who I am today.
Right. And I actually wanted to like touch on what you just said a little bit about us all signing up for the same classes. Like we all came here, as far as HSA students, we all came here to do something that's in the science studies. And it's kind of like you can connect with a lot of people because we all have similar goals and we have things that we want to do that's similar. So it's like making connections aren't really hard here because so many of us have that determination to really do what we want to do.
Yeah.
All right. You want to say?
I just want to add on that
Yeah.
despite us being in the Health and Science Academy, we can
Yeah.
still take courses from MCCC
Yeah. The
out of
college. Yeah.
Health and Science.
Right.
So it offers
So
like,
many
branches
things.
outside
Yeah.
of Health and Science.
Right. All right. So, what was your most eventful, memorable event here? Sorry.
I would say my most memorable event would probably be prom. Every year prom's fun. You get to pick the theme, we vote.
Right.
Yeah.
We sometimes disagree, but it's cool. we always have good themes. Our themes are never bad. Everybody always looks like they're having fun. But probably being prom queen last this year.
Period. Yes.
Yeah.
We got a
That was
prom queen.
That must have
here.
been fun.
Right.
It was fun. It was kind of scary and nerve wracking.
Really?
Because like everybody deserves it, but it was like
Oh yeah.
they love me.
They had her dancing out
It's
there.
like you feel bad because it's just
Yeah.
Because
so
like
many
you're
people-
all your friends. It's like
Yeah. It's kind
everybody
of like
deserves it.
yeah. It's like you think about like your friends like they also deserve it. We're all like
Yep.
so pretty. We all are nice and stuff like that. But
Yep. But it
there was
fun.
obviously a reason that you were picked. So
Yeah.
all right.
What about you?
Prom's most stuff up there, but I really loved Cultural Day. I always love
Right.
Cultural Day every year because people really be showing out with their
Right.
outfits. Like it's
Yeah.
actually
Right.
crazy. Like it's cool to see different cultures.
Right. And it's also really nice seeing how much people really care about what they do and where they're from. And it's really like, it lets you shine on who you are. And I feel like that's really great for us because, I mean, us being teenagers, we go through a lot. And, it's just like a time where we can really express ourselves and we're all like basically patting each other's backs.
Yeah, and it shows us like the diversity we have
Right.
despite our small group of
It's
people.
so small, but
Yeah.
there's so many like of us, like so many of
Yeah.
us, so many different kinds of people that you can meet. And yeah. All right. So what college have you decided on and what are you going there for?
I will be going to Norfolk State University in
Ooh,
Virginia.
nice.
And I'll be doing like exercise science. So it's more of like I want to be a behavioral therapist
Right.
for like early education type kids. And it will also be an occupational therapist. So like OT.
Okay. Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
that sounds fun.
Right.
What about you?
So I'm leaving for the U.S. Army soon. Leaving
Oh,
7 days
period.
after graduation.
Okay.
I'm joining in as a 36 Bravo, which is a finance management technician, and I'm really excited because college. I'm scared of debt. I'm not
Right,
gonna lie.
yeah.
I'm scared of the debt. So I'm just going in for the benefits and excited for what that can bring me.
Right. So what do you do there? Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm going for finance. So first, I got to do my basic training, obviously, which is from June 25th till like November-ish.
Okay.
And then I come back for like a week, and then they send me to my first duty station, and I'll be working a 9 to 5.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Congrats.
Do
Tim.
you have any plans after the army?
Yeah, after my 4 years are over, I really plan on becoming a state trooper because the requirements are 30 college credits and 2 years active duty military. And
Okay.
thankfully, I've gotten some credits from here.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, you're gonna get some credits from here. I was forced to take these classes, and
Right.
I got credits.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they forced me to take them because it helped
Yeah,
me in
it's
the long run.
beneficial,
Right,
yeah.
it helped me in the long run.
Right. That's good. That's good. All right. So, as far as what you've done here and what you're gonna do after, what's a message that you have for us, underclassmen in general?
Underclassmen. I would say don't stick to the stereotype of like not making friends within each grade.
Right.
Like a lot of my friends, I made friends with the underclassmen. They're very sweet. They're kind.
Yeah.
And get to know everyone, not just like, oh, we're seniors, oh, we're juniors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mix and mingle with everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's so nice. Everybody gets along.
Right.
And it's a lot to immerse yourself in like the different dynamics of each grade because they're all
Right.
very different.
Yeah, and I feel like also being as though that you guys are seniors, I feel like you guys may not really like think that we do or even like we make it known that we do, but us being underclassmen and even juniors too, like we look up to you guys because you guys are the ones who are make y'all. You guys are the ones that have went through everything that we've already did. So you guys kind of have like a more understanding, and we can like go to you guys about anything because you guys basically have been through it. You guys did it. So we kind of look up to you guys, and you guys are still kind of walking in our shoes because you guys are still young just like us. So I feel like it's really nice having seniors that really don't think like, oh, I'm a senior, I don't have to talk to these little kids. Like, you know what I mean? We have seniors who really do talk to us and don't really feel like they're like, oh, we're the big dogs, we don't have to do anything with you guys. Like our seniors, we have such great seniors. They're always trying to get involved in anything that's going on, and I really appreciate that from you guys.
Yeah, I like how you said that because it's important that all grades have at least
some sort of connection,
interactions or connections with each other.
Right.
It's beneficial for everyone.
Yeah, because we learn so much from you guys.
Yeah. What's the message you have for the underclassmen?
Take advantage of like everything you guys got. Like, you know, don't let like temporary, you know, discomfort or like temporary, like, you know, you're exhausted, you're tired. Like in the future, it's gonna be very beneficial to you.
Right.
Because I mean, it's the same thing for like, it's like, you know, like when I'm in the gym, right? Like I be going till failure.
Yeah.
You know, don't let those last two reps that you like mildly discomfort. You can't put like you can't push it up, but you can. You know, stop you from getting your gains. So don't stop mild discomfort or mild, you know, I hate this class or this class is so like, tiring. I don't want to do it. It's a couple of assignments, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And don't let, you know, it's going to be hard, but it's going to be so beneficial for your future. So, you know, don't, you know, take them right now while you can instead of having to take them in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's like we're already here. It's like, why stop now? You already did it, half the work. Why not finish it? Yeah,
definitely.
I just wanted to add on. It basically just makes your mentality. Working hard now will help you in the future.
Exactly.
Right. Yep. Right. That's a good one. We need that.
Put the work in now.
Right. Because like
I gotta be like a slogan. Put the work in now. And it'll be easy later.
Right. Because when I say like high school is hard and it's a lot of things that come with it. Not just in high school. It's like when you go home, there's also things you have to deal with at home, and it's like being a high school student. It's really hard, but it's really gonna pay for it. And even me just being a sophomore, I am aware of it because, like, obviously I'm going through it, and it's just like I know that this is going to pay off one day. Like, I'm going to make it somewhere, so why not finish now? I'm already 2 years into high school. I'm about to be 3 years in it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, thank you guys for coming. I liked your advice and your thoughts.
Thank you guys for having us. It was very cool experience, very fun, very enjoyable.
And you guys really gave us a lot of things that we can take on after this. And just like the last set of people, you guys really have taught me even more things just from the conversation we had. Even with the messages that you guys have for us, like, they'll stick with me because I know you guys have done it before, and you guys did it not too long ago, literally. I remember coming into the school and seeing you guys as juniors, and I'm about to be a junior, so it's just like I'm really going through what you guys already did. And I really feel like you guys are really, like, strong. Like, y'all are seniors, y'all about to be in college, you're going in the Army. Like, y'all are literally amazing. Like,
yeah,
thank you.
I literally, like I said, we literally look up to all of you seniors. You guys are really, like, y'all are great. Yes, like, y'all are great. Y'all all have plans. Y'all know what y'all want to do, and that's really it. Like, you guys know what you want to do, regardless of, even if it's like you're questionable, but you know where you're going. Like, that's enough. Just knowing what you want to do, as long as it's great. And yeah, like, I really appreciate having you guys, and I don't think I could ask for anything else better.